Something I think that self-employed people and entrepreneurs struggle with is a work-life balance. And I'm not going to go on a rant about do what you love and it's never work and all those kind of things like that. Sometimes we like what we do, sometimes we don't. It's better to do things you're really good at. But the idea of it is what I find for me, because I work from home and I have a wife, I have two young children. One of them is still at home while one goes to school. My wife is a stay-at-home mom. And I find that it's helpful to view things in a different way. It's not so much, because like when I used to work a 9 to 5, it was go in, clock in, a few hours later, clock out. Anyone that's self-employed knows that is not reality at all. But I find for me, it's not so much when you're done, but I view things as breaks. Because a lot of times I'll pick up my daughter from school and that's 3:30. It's during the work day for a lot of people, but then again I do stuff off and on throughout the evening, sometimes before bed, sometimes before people are up. So it's kind of a non-stop thing you do, and it's not really that you start and you stop. It's just kind of like a break. I always kind of think that having a business is a lot like having a child. It doesn't take all your time or all your mental effort or all your money, but it takes a lot of it, and it's not really that far ever from your mind, just like your kids. It's like if you ask someone, when do you start being or stop being a parent throughout the day? You don't. I find that applying that same kind of logic towards a business that you run or own is very helpful as well. It's not so much that, it's just you work on it throughout the day. Sometimes you take breaks, sometimes you don't, sometimes other parts of life pull you away and you go back. But it's very helpful for me to view it kind of like being a parent and kind of like being on a break. You either take a break for a few hours and do this and do this, you're never really off the clock, you're never really done, you're never really off, oh, see you in the morning, kind of thing. Something to think about. I find for me that's very helpful. Of course, if you got something else, please leave a comment, help out, whatever might work for you. But you're never really off the clock when you're a small business owner, entrepreneur. You really just take breaks.